The votes have been counted and verified. The results are in. It's time to announce the winners. This is the Paranormal Drama Awards 2020. Hello, this is Llama here. Welcome to this very special broadcast on YouTube on Monday the 25th of January 2021. The year 2020 is the inaugural year of these awards and they're run by me, Llama. Paranormal Drama Awards relate to the online paranormal community and live streamers, broadcasters and video content creators who operate primarily on either YouTube and or Facebook. The geographical scope of these awards is the British Isles only, so Great Britain, Northern Ireland and the Republic of Ireland. The date period for entrance to be considered for the 2020 awards was the 5th of December 2019 until the 20th of December 2020. These Paranormal Drama Awards are intended to be light-hearted, so I don't want anyone to get too vexed about the awards and the nature of them and the concept of them and the people who are nominated and who win. It's all meant to be quite fun. There are a total of 15 different awards categories, and for the winner of each award there will be a trophy given and awarded. When I say a trophy, it will be a virtual trophy, a graphical trophy. The awards are for online paranormal drama, virtual, online. So these trophies will also be virtual and online. And here's an example of one of the awards trophies, so you get an idea of what they're going to be like. And you'll get to see the different trophies as we go through the awards later on. But here's an example. They look very smart indeed. Now for some of the awards categories, it won't just be the winner's trophy. There will also be, in some cases, a dishonourable mention given, but only for some of the awards, and sometimes it may be more than one. That's just at the discretion of the Llama panel. In some cases it may be there's a runners-up in the vote who we thought deserved recognition but missed out slightly, or there may be other factors why we think that person deserves recognition for that particular awards category. Now, on the subject of the different awards categories, let's go through those very quickly to remind ourselves of what the different awards categories are. As I said, there's a total of 15 different awards. There are 3 flagship awards related to the paranormal drama, and they are Most Watchable for their drama content, Biggest Drama Queen of the Year, and the third of those, of that flagship awards, is Best Drama Moment of the Year. Now let's look at the other awards. There's the Most Dramatic Falling Out or Breakup, the Most Gripping Feud, Worst Clickbait Culprit, the Begging Bowl Award, Pally with the Police, Biggest Ego of the Year, Most Amusing Moment of the Year, the WTF What the Fuck Moment of the Year, Twit of the Year, You're an Embarrassment. There's also an award that wasn't subject to the public vote or to the nominations process, and that's the Special Achievement Award, and that's awarded at the sole discretion of the Llama panel. Now there's also another award, Ethical Investigator of the Year. Those who voted will probably remember that that award had to be withdrawn. Let me just explain a little about that. I wanted to incorporate that award because I wanted something positive to promote a good example and acknowledge a good example. So the Ethical Investigator of the Year award, well, the idea behind that was to recognise a ghost hunting or paranormal team, channel or individual person who had demonstrated high or commendable ethical standards and practices. But unfortunately, the Llama panel had to withdraw that particular award for 2020. Now, the reason is there was a very diverse and very low frequency of nominated entrants received, and a generally low number of nominations received for that particular award category. And that meant that the shortlisting threshold criteria couldn't be met, so it was decided the best thing to do was to withdraw it. We did ask on the online voting for voters to give their feedback about that issue, and there were a number of choices. 30% and above of all the respondents found that it disappointing that the award had to be withdrawn, thought it was a shame. 20% were pleased about the fact that it got withdrawn or found it funny. And a quarter of all the voters wanted the award to be given to me, Llama, but I'm afraid I can't accept. It wasn't an overall majority, so I'll have to decline. But thank you very much for those who wanted me to take it. Let's remind ourselves how we got to this point and give an overview of what the awards process was. So I announced on the 29th of November last year that I'd be running these awards. Initially, there was a public consultation stage to help determine what the different awards categories should be and what the exact titles of those awards should be. Then there was a nomination stage. That was between the 9th and the 19th of December. And in that nomination stage, anyone was able to nominate up to 4 entrants in every single one of the different awards categories. And then all the nominations were collated and reviewed, and the category shortlists were then decided by the Llama panel. And these are the shortlists that people used to vote on that you saw on the online voting forms. And each of these voting shortlists had between 5 and 12 nominated entrants, depending on the award category. And then finally, the public vote occurred, and that opened on the 23rd of December and it closed earlier this month on the 11th of January. And there was a special online voting system, and voters selected their choice of winner by casting a non-transferable vote in each one of those awards categories. And all of these stages were publicised on both my Facebook page and on my YouTube channel, with reminders sent out. A total of nearly 5,000 votes were cast. Votes were received from all parts of the British Isles, and from overseas, votes were received from the United States of America, Commonwealth countries such as Canada, Australia and New Zealand, the Channel Islands, and Egypt, Singapore and Spain. I'd like to say a big thank you to everyone who took the time to participate in the awards process, whether you voted or nominated or both, or whether you participated in an earlier stage of the public consultation. And to those of you who didn't nominate and or vote, I hope you had some fun doing so. So having introduced the awards and explained a bit about them and about what the awards process and the voting process was, now we can proceed to the next stage to announce the winners. So now it's time to announce the winners. The first award category is Worst Clickbait Culprit. This award is for a ghost hunting or paranormal team or channel who were the worst perpetrator for using clickbait titles on their videos and or live streams. The voting shortlist of nominees was as follows. There were 7 options to choose from. They were Ghosts of Britain, John's Sixth Sense, Where Spirit Meets Science, Paranormal Uncovered, Ghost Adventures of Cornwall, PXTV, Haunted Finders, and DNA Paranormal. And there was a very clear winner in this award. And the winner is Ghosts of Britain. The next award is Most Dramatic Falling Out. This award is for falling out or breakup that occurred publicly online between two or more teams, channels, or people. The voting shortlist was as follows. There were 8 options, and they were, in chronological order, number 1, Eileen Strong and her channel friends get sacked en masse by G.S. Simon as his team of chat mods, and Aftermath. 2, John Sixth Sense publicly disassociates himself from his recent live streaming collaborators PXTV and Ghosts of Britain. 3, Ghosts of Britain publicly disassociate themselves from their live stream collaborator and friend Mark Smith, PXTV, immediately following reports of his arrest. 4, John Sixth Sense Harris and partner Joanne relationship breakup and aftermath. 5, Eileen Strong, the huge exodus of mods and members from her YouTube channel and aftermath. Nikki New Jones, the total exodus of mods and members from her YouTube channel, including her best friend Claire, and aftermath. That was in September. Nikki New Jones and Maverick Moore relationship breakup and aftermath. John Sixth Sense, Where Spirit Meets Science, Deno and Dave H suddenly quit and form a breakaway team, and aftermath. That was in December. Those were the 8 options on the voting shortlist, but who won? And the winner for the award Most Dramatic Falling Out is John Sixth Sense, Where Spirit Meets Science. Team members Deno and Dave H suddenly quit the John Sixth Sense team and unexpectedly formed their own breakaway team, December 2020. And there'll be an award trophy for each side, one for John Sixth Sense and one for Deno and Dave H. And now we move on to the 3 flagship awards, which are Most Watchable for Their Drama Content, Biggest Drama Queen of the Year, and Best Drama Moment of the Year. The first of these, Most Watchable for Their Drama Content. This award is for a ghost hunting or paranormal team or channel who voters appreciated for their drama-related live stream content, even if you had to wince or watch through your fingers. The shortlist for voting of nominated entrants was as follows. There were 5 options, so it was the shortest shortlist of all the awards, and those 5 options were as follows. Ghosts of Britain, John Sixth Sense, Where Spirit Meets Science, Paranormal Uncovered, PXTV, and the sister channels of Ghost Adventures of Cornwall, Mark Davis's channel. And the winner for Most Watchable for Their Drama Content is John Sixth Sense, Where Spirit Meets Science. John Sixth Sense was a very strong winner. He had a drama-filled 2020. He acknowledges that it was a difficult year for him on both a personal and professional level. And one feature of the year was the many departures in his team personnel. The next flagship award is Biggest Drama Queen of the Year. This award is for an individual person and was for any gender. The voting shortlist was as follows. There were 8 options, and they were 1. Mark Davis, Ghost's Adventures of Cornwall. 2. John Sixcents, aka John Harris. 3. Cole James of Paranormal Uncovered. 4. Mark Smith of PXTV. 5. Lindsay Steer of Ghosts of Britain. 6. Eileen Strong. 7. Drew Lee Nicholas. 8. Jason Blackmore of J&R Paranormal. 9. Alex or Alexi of DNA Paranormal. And 10. Jonathan Wood of Legacy Paranormal. And the winner of Biggest Drama Queen of the Year is Cole James, also known as Cole Siddons of Paranormal Uncovered. Cole is the precocious teenage team leader of Paranormal Uncovered, and he's well known for his live stream rants. This award also has a dishonourable mention, and that goes to John Sixcents Harris, another one known for his live stream talk to camera rants. The third of the trio of flagship awards in these Paranormal Drama Awards is the award Best Drama Moment of the Year. This award is for a specific live moment, incident or event in the online paranormal community. Let's remind ourselves of the voting shortlist for this award. This was a very large shortlist of 12 options, equivalent of 1 for every month of the year. And the 12 options for the award Best Drama Moment of the Year were as follows, in chronological order. 1. Enemies Mark Smith and G.S. Simon meet in person at the latter's home. 2. John Sixcents angrily attacks and disassociates himself from his recent live streaming collaborators Mark Smith and Ghosts of Britain. 3. Mark Smith is angrily confronted by Andrew Ward of Proving Demons at a mock Tudor mansion. 4. Mark Smith is nearly apprehended by the police live on air whilst there's an active warrant for his arrest, and Ghosts of Britain's Lindsay gets gobby with the policeman who is responding to a trespassing report. 5. Ghosts of Britain announced they are permanently disassociating themselves from their live stream collaborator and friend Mark Smith of PXTV following reports of his arrest earlier that day. 6. Andrew Ward of Proving Demons revels in the arrest of his one-time collaborator Mark Smith earlier that day, making accusations relating to the circumstances of Smith's arrest. 7. Mark Smith's his post-arrest pity party candlelight livestream, where he announces he's quit the paranormal field and has turned to God. 8. Cole James of Paranormal Uncovered has a highly explosive argument with his grandmother Karen during a live stream at their home. 9. John Sixcents Harris explains that one of his former chat moderators, he alleges, has an obsession with him and sent him naughty photos of herself. 10. Mark Davis of Ghost's Adventures of Cornwall has a disastrous appearance in his own publicity live stream on Suit Yourself YouTube channel. 11. Paranormal Uncovered discover their cars being vandalised with paint. And lastly, 12. John Sixcents Harris has a verbal slagging match across the street with women in a parked car outside of his events centre. That's the 12 options on the voting shortlist. But who was the winner? And the winner for the award Best Drama Moment of the Year is PXTV and Proven Demons. That's for when Mark Smith of PXTV is angrily confronted by Andrew Ward and Olivia of Proven Demons, accompanied by Andrew's gang of friends at a mock Tudor mansion. And Smith's friends, Lee and Lindsay Steer Ghost Britain, made a sharp exit. And there were multiple live streams of that event. And there'll be a trophy for both parties, one for PXTV and one for Proven Demons. For this award, there is also a dishonourable mention for Best Drama Moment of the Year. And that goes to, well, it's to two parties, but it's one moment, and that's John Sixcents, Where Spirit Meets Science, and the other team, Demons and Spirits Paranormal. That's for when John Sixcents Harris live streamed himself having a verbal slagging match across the street with women in a parked car pulled up opposite his event centre near Mansfield, and that was last month in December 2020. Both of those, the winner and the dishonourable mention, got a lot of votes. It was almost a two-horse race, really. The next award is Pally with the Police. This award is for a ghost hunting team, channel or investigator who were excessively involved with the police for whatever reasons. The voting shortlist for this award were as follows. There were 6 options. Mark Smith PXTV, Ghosts of Britain, Paranormal Uncovered, John Sixcents, Demons and Spirits Paranormal, and Mark Davis, Ghost Adventures of Cornwall. And the winner of Pally with the Police is Mark Smith PXTV. An excellent candidate for winning this award. In December 2019, he got a conviction for careless driving. In spring 2020, he was involved with the police in various ways. In June 2020, he was arrested and then bailed for 6 months. He was then arrested further 2 times in November and December 2020. The next award is Most Gripping Feud. This award is for a feud or rivalry that occurred publicly online between 2 or more teams, channels, or people. Of course, the paranormal field is full of feuds, and there were plenty of those occurring in 2020. The voting shortlist was as follows. There were 8 options. They were 1. Ghosts of Britain versus Paranormal Uncovered. Mark Smith PXTV and Ghosts of Britain and John Sixcents versus Eileen Strong and G.S. Simon. 3. John Sixcents versus Demons and Spirits Paranormal. 4. Mark Smith PXTV versus Mark Davis of Ghost Adventures of Cornwall. 5. Mark Smith PXTV versus his ex-girlfriend Nikki Vlogs, also known as Nikki88. 6. Mark Davis of Ghost Adventures of Cornwall and Eileen's ex-mods versus Eileen Strong. 7. The channel Suit Yourself versus Mark Davis of Ghost Adventures of Cornwall and Nikki New Jones and Maverick Moore. And 8, Paranormal Drama Llama versus Eileen Strong. And the winner of the award, Most Gripping Feud, is John's Sixth Sense Where Spirit Meets Science versus Demons and Spirits Paranormal. And there will be a trophy for each side of that feud. I'd like to take the time right now to thank and pay tribute to the person who very kindly offered and has spent a lot of time and effort putting together and designing and creating all these different awards trophies. As well as that, they have also created this video presentation. So thank you very much to them. Here's the details of the person who's been doing all this design work. So if you want to contact them for any design work, graphical work, etc., here are their details. I'll also put their details below the video. Next, the Begging Bowl Award. This award is for a channel, person or team in the online paranormal community who was a gratuitous e-beggar who was seeking donations. For example, PayPal donations, GoFundMe, gifts, Super Chat donations, Facebook stars. As you can see, this award trophy is of a special design and can be used by the winner themselves for future e-begging. The voting shortlist for the Begging Bowl Award was as follows. There were 8 options. 1. Nikki New Jones. 2. Order of Magnitude. 3. PXTV, Mark Smith. 4. Ghosts of Britain. 5. John's Sixth Sense Where Spirit Meets Science. 6. Retford Ghost Hunters. 7. Paranormal Uncovered. And 8. Eileen Strong. And the winner of the Begging Bowl Award is Ghosts of Britain, Leah Lindsay Steer. This award also has a dishonourable mention, and that goes to Nikki New Jones. She has a very small channel on YouTube with about 350 subscribers, and despite that small number of members, she managed to accrue over £2,000 from her channel friends and members, including over £600 from an old vulnerable woman in sheltered accommodation over the period of many months. Next is Twit of the Year. This award is for an individual person, and voters were allowed to apply their own criteria. The voting shortlist had 11 options, and they were as follows. 1. Maverick Moore, the former PXTV superfan. 2. Nikki New Jones. 3. Mark Smith, PXTV. 4. Lee Steer of Ghosts of Britain. 5. Lindsay Steer of Ghosts of Britain. 6. John Sixth Sense Harris. 7. Dawn of Demons and Spirits Paranormal. 8. Cole James of Paranormal Uncovered. 9. Mark Davis of Ghosts Adventures of Cornwall. 10. Drew Lee Nicholas. And 11. Eileen Strong. And the winner of the award, Twit of the Year, is Cole James also known as Cole Siddons of Paranormal Uncovered, its teenage team leader. There is also a dishonourable mention for this award, Twit of the Year, and that goes to John Six Sense Harris. The next award is Most Amusing Moment of the Year. This award is for a specific moment, incident, occurrence, or event in the online paranormal scene or community. There was a large voting shortlist for this award. There were 11 options. The voting shortlist was as follows, in chronological order. 1. The Ouija brothers accidentally break decorative plates at Hell's House. 2. Maverick Moore, PIX TV superfan, reveals that he was catfish scammed over the previous 6 months, believing photos of a German porn actress were his non-existent girlfriend. This involved him losing thousands of dollars, including sending $1,500 in hard cash via the post. That was a talk-to-camera live stream upload in January last year. 3. Eileen Strong and her channel friends all get sacked live on air by G.S. Simon as his team of channel mods. 4. Dan Litchfield, Ghost Hunter, suffers a mullet-haired American man exposing himself and touching his penis during Dan's panel discussion show live stream with Red Ridge Paranormal. 5. Mark Smith PIX TV runs away from a quote human in the bushes near Stocksbridge Bypass during a ghost hunting live stream with Ghosts of Britain. 6. Mark Smith PIX TV is angrily confronted by Andrew of Proving Demons at a mock Tudor mansion and Ghosts of Britain runoff. 7. John's Sixth Sense team member Dave H. falls through the floor during a ghost hunting live stream. 8. Nikki New Jones expresses her disgust with her unwanted sex toy birthday present from her transatlantic boyfriend Maverick Moore. A fucking vibrator. 9. Lee Steer of Ghosts of Britain, very angry and rocking on a sofa, complaining about Cole of Paranormal Uncovered in a solo talk-to-camera live stream. 10. Mark Smith gets arrested and handcuffed by the police live on air in Liverpool. And 11. John Sixth Sense Harris responds to a sexual advance from a viewer in his live side chat. The cabbage incident. Quote, I don't want to fuck you. You look like a cabbage. Fucking hell. Followed by corpsing in the background. And the winner of the award, Most Amusing Moment of the Year, is John's Sixth Sense, Where Spirit Meets Science. For the cabbage incident, John Sixth Sense Harris rebuffs a sexual advance from a viewer in his live side chat during a talk-to-camera live stream on the 17th of December 2020. Quote, well, I wouldn't fuck you. You look like a cabbage. Fucking hell. Followed by corpsing in the background by the team members. The next award is You're an Embarrassment. This award is for a team, channel or person who has damaged the reputation of the paranormal field or online paranormal community. Voters were allowed to apply their own criteria. For example, it could be someone you considered failed to adhere to coronavirus rules. The shortlist for this award was as follows. There were 9 options. 1. Mark Davis, Ghost Adventures of Cornwall. 2. John Sixcents. 3. Mark Smith PXTV. 4. Ghosts of Britain, Leah Lindsay Steer. 5. Cole James of Paranormal Uncovered. 6. Nikki New Jones. 7. Eileen Strong. 8. Demons and Spirits Paranormal. And 9. Drew Lee Nicholas. And the winner of You and Embarrassment is John Sixcents Harris and John Sixcents Where Spirit Meets Science. There were also 3 dishonourable mentions to be awarded for this award. They are as follows. The first one is Cole James of Paranormal Uncovered, also known as Cole Siddons. The second dishonourable mention for this award goes to Project Reveal Ghosts of Britain, Lee Steer and Lindsay Steer. And the third dishonourable mention for this award goes to Mark Smith PXTV. The next award is Biggest Ego of the Year. This award is for an individual person. The voting shortlist was as follows: Mark Davis of Ghost Adventures of Cornwall, Cole James of Paranormal Uncovered, Mark Smith of PXTV, John Sixcents, Lindsay Steer of Ghosts of Britain, and Dan Litchfield. And the winner of the award, Biggest Ego of the Year, is John Sixcents Harris. And there are also 2 dishonourable mentions for this award. They go to the first one, Cole James, also known as Cole Siddons of Paranormal Uncovered. And the second dishonourable mention goes to Lindsay Steer of Project Reveal Ghosts of Britain. The next award is WTF, What the Fuck Moment of the Year. This award is for a specific moment, incident, occurrence or event in the online paranormal scene or community that elicited the sentiment, what the fuck. There was a large shortlist for this award with 11 options. The voting shortlist was as follows, in chronological order, for WTF Moment of the Year. 1. Maverick Moore, PXTV superfan and donor, confesses he lied to the world about having a live-in girlfriend, revealing instead he was the victim of a catfish scam in which he'd lost thousands of dollars and was fooled by photos of a German porn actress. That was in January last year. 2. In February, enemies Mark Smith of PXTV and G.S. Simon meet in person at Simon's home. 3. Eileen Strong states that she would rather have sex with her long-term arch-enemy Mark Smith than with paranormal drama Llama. 4. The John Sixcents team. The falling chair and yellow pool ball incidents inside a derelict pub building during a live ghost hunt. 5. Ghosts of Britain and Mark Smith PXTV. The clown dummy incident during a live ghost hunt. That was in May. Ghosts of Britain and Mark Smith PXTV. Again, they conduct a seance to communicate with Jimmy Savile, the notorious celebrity paedophile. 7. Lee Steer, Ghosts of Britain and Mark Smith lay inside a coffin in a so-called near-death experiment. That was in June. 8. Cole James of Paranormal Uncovered has an explosive argument with his grandmother and teammate Karen during a live stream at their home address. 9. John Sixcents Harris claims an obsessed former chat moderator sent him naughty photos of herself. 10. Mark Davis of Ghost Adventures of Cornwall claims that he was tortured and sexually assaulted by the police when they had recently placed him under arrest. It was in November. And lastly, 11. This occurred last month in December. John Sixcents Harris live streams himself having a verbal slugging match across the street with women in a parked car outside his event centre near Mansfield. And the winner of the award, What the Fuck WTF Moment of the Year, is John Sixcents Where Spirit Meets Science and Demons and Spirits Paranormal for the following incident. John Sixcents Harris live streams himself having a verbal slanging match across the street with women in a car pulled up opposite his event centre near Mansfield. That was on the 2nd of December 2020. And one or two of the people in the car were from the team or in connection to the team called Demons and Spirits Paranormal. So there will be a trophy for each of those two parties. For this award, there is also a dishonourable mention, two in fact. The first dishonourable mention for this award, WTF Moment of the Year, goes to Paranormal Uncovered. Cole James, aka Cole Siddons, has an explosive argument with Karen, his grandmother and teammate, during a live stream at their house. That occurred in September 2020. And the second dishonourable mention goes to Project Reveal, Ghosts of Britain and PXTV for the clown dummy incident during their ghost hunting live stream. That occurred on the 8th of May 2020. And now we move on to the final award. This is the Special Achievement Award. This is awarded at the sole discretion of the Llama panel. It's the only award that wasn't subject to the public vote or part of the nominations process. Now for this year, 2020, the Llama panel has decided to issue two of these awards. One award was going to be issued for the Special Achievement Award to Mark Smith of PXTV in recognition of his contribution to the paranormal field by quitting it in July 2020. However, as some of you will know, he returned to the paranormal field at the beginning of this year. So he's disqualified himself from having that award given to him. There will be two awards, Special Achievement Awards, given, and they are as follows. The first of these awards goes to Nikki New Jones in recognition of her receiving extremely high percentages of the public vote in several of the awards categories in proportionate terms relative to the tiny size of her YouTube channel. The categories in question included the Begging Bowl Award, Most Dramatic Falling Out, and Most Amusing Moment of the Year. The second Special Achievement Award goes to Mark Smith of PXTV. This is in recognition of him managing to get arrested by the police on 3 occasions between June and December 2020, including the irony in November of him getting locked up whilst attending an anti-lockdown protest in Liverpool. That completes the announcement of all the awards. And to all the different awards winners, you will be able to email me later and I will send you a file. And if you want to show it off on your Facebook page, on your website or on our YouTube channel, you're welcome to. Let's quickly have a recap of all the award winners. Most watchable for their drama content. The winner was John's Sixth Sense, Where Spirit Meets Science. Biggest Drama Queen of the Year. That went to Cole James of Paranormal Uncovered. Best Drama Moment of the Year was PXTV and Proving Demons for the confrontation of the Mock Tudor Mansion. Most Dramatic Falling Out went to the John's Sixth Sense, Where Spirit Meets Science team when Deno and Dave H suddenly quit the team. Most Gripping Feud went to John's Sixth Sense, Where Spirit Meets Science versus Demons and Spirits Paranormal. Worst Clickbait Culprit went to Ghosts of Britain. The Begging Bowl Award also went to Ghosts of Britain. Pally with the Police, Mark Smith of Pix TV. Biggest Ego of the Year went to John Sixth Sense Harris. Most Amusing Moment of the Year, John's Sixth Sense, Where Spirit Meets Science for the Cabbage Incident. For WTF Moment of the Year, went to John's Sixth Sense, Where Spirit Meets Science and Demons and Spirits Paranormal for their slanging match across the street. Twit of the Year went to Cole James, the teenage team leader of Paranormal Uncovered. You and Embarrassment went to John Sixth Sense Harris and John Sixth Sense Where Spirit Meets Science. The Ethical Investigator of the Year award was withdrawn for the reason explained at the beginning. And the two Special Achievement Awards went to Nikki New-Jones and Mark Smith. So that marks the end of this special awards broadcast. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you found it interesting and fun. I'd like to hear your feedback and comments about the different awards winners and about the awards process. If you want to put a comment below this video, that would be good. Let's hope we can look forward to some more paranormal drama during 2021. That's it for this evening. Thank you and good night.